welcome back. So today for our wing liner and lashes look, we're going to be starting off with the Olay Hydration and Flawless Blur primer slash moisturizer. So I'm going to pop that on the skin. Then I'm going to go in with this Roche-Posay eye cream. I've been using this recently because I've heard good things about it and it does work. Again, I give myself a little eye massage with this. Then I'm going to go in with my Peach Lustre Corrector by MAC. And this is going to get rid of any dark pigmentation. I swear by this corrector. Anything orange, it doesn't have to be the MAC one. Anything orange is what you need just to correct the dark pigmentation. And then I'm actually going to be using a mixture of MAC Face and Body mixed with the GIORGIO Armani Luminous Silk in the shade number 9 with my C5. Mix them together and I'm going to pop this all over the skin. Now this is going to give me a little bit more coverage, so it is a little bit heavier than what I am used to. Then going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealers, I mix NC 45 and 42. The reason why I do this is because it creates just a really nice colour for me. You kind of have to mix colours together to find what the best colour is for you. That's how it sort of works. There's never going to be one shade that you fit right into. So what you want to do is just grab your damp beauty blender and then blend all of that in. And then to highlight, I'm actually using the Maybelline concealer. This one's been really hyped on YouTube for a very long time, so I thought I'd try it, and this is in the shade Nude. It is quite light for me, but as long as you blend it out, I think it's okay. It does have a little bit of a pink tone. This is what I found when I've been recently using it. So I go in with my yellow colour, which is the rich yellow from the MAC Duo Corrector. And I pop this on top just to bring back a little bit more yellowness into my skin, seeing as I do have a very yellow undertone. Now all I'm going to do is pick up some of my MAC Mineralize loose powder in medium. I'm just picking it up with my damp beauty blender, popping this underneath the eyes, and I kind of do the bridge of my nose as well. I'm sort of baking at this point. I look pretty weird, and then I'm just going to wipe that away. So this is just going to lock that concealer in place and stop it from creasing. And it's just going to give a really nice finish. Then what I do is I spray my beauty blender with my Urban Decay All Nighter Fixing Spray and just pop this all over my skin. And that is my skin done. Then we're going to go into sculpting our skin. So I'm going to be using the NW45 mixed with the NW50 from this concealer palette. So just using the cream concealers to contour, using the best contour brush ever. This is the contour brush by MAC. It just fits perfectly. Then I'm going to contour my nose. Now I don't necessarily want to make it look any smaller or anything. I just kind of want to define it a little bit. So I just go around the edges and the ball just to give it a little bit more definition. I also go underneath my lip. This is just going to make my lips look a little bit bigger. And then I'm defining just that area in the hollows of my eyes. Then taking my contour palette by Revolution, I'm going in with the yellow colour and I'm going to pop this underneath my contour. So this is going to make my contour pop even more. I'm also going to pop it on the bridge of my nose and the ball of my nose to make this stand out. Taking the powder down the sides of your nose is going to make it appear a little bit narrower and give it a little bit more definition. Then going back into that Revolution contour palette, I'm going to take the powders in the brows, mixing them all together and just setting this cream contour in place. I feel like when you use a cream, you want to set it, and that is your contour done. Then you are going to be ready for the eyes. So moving on to the eyes, we're going to be using the Maybelline 24-Hour Colour Tattoo in Crimson Nude. Popping this all on the lid, all up to the brow bone. I just want to kind of buff that out because it does look a little bit grey. I understand that because it is light for me, but using a damp beauty blender and going over that is going to give it more of a natural look. Then going into my Revolution Flawless palette, using the colour Paper, which is this really nice yellow matte. I'm going to pop that all over the brow bone and on the lid, and this is going to help the colours sort of blend a lot easier as well. I'm then going to go into my Sleek Brow Kit and just using this sort of waxy brown that comes in the kit along with the powder. I've just popped that through the brows and then brushed through a little bit of powder and used a spoolie just to kind of brush through them. Then going back into my Revolution Flawless palette, but this is the shimmer palette. I'm using the matte brown colour, so this could be any matte colour. You want a soft brown, pop that into the crease. Then use a darker brown just to add a little bit of definition into the outer third, just because you want to create a little bit of depth to the eyes. Using my Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in the spotlight, I'm going to highlight with this. I'm just going to put it in my inner corners and near my tear duct areas, and it's a really nice highlight. You can also use it on your skin. Then I'm going to start my wing liner. So I'm using the N.c Black Liquid Liner. I absolutely really like this liner, and it is so affordable. It is available at drugstores, some drugstores. So the technique with this is you want to do your lash line. You want to start off at the corner, put on a little bit of pressure. When you get to the end, you want to release your pressure for that point. Then you want to drag that back down so you get a mini triangle, and you want to fill it in. What you want to do is you just want to look directly into the mirror and see what the wing looks like when your eyes are open, because it can change. And then you just want to neaten the whole look up. So this is what my wing looks like. I like it quite straight. If you do get any mistakes, don't worry, you can just take some concealer and clean this right up. Then I'm going to go into Embark from the Burgundy x9 palette, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this and pop this to do a little bit of a cut crease and blend it out. Just give me a little bit more definition. I wanted a little bit more of something. Then I'm going to be popping on some black eyeliner. This is just using a fluid line gel liner, but you can use a pencil for this. Popping that in my waterline, then going in with my concealer. So what will happen is you'll smudge it underneath, but I wanted it really clean, so I'm just going to clean that up with a concealer underneath on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to pop on some lashes. These are number 12 by MAC. Love these lashes because they wing out at the end, so they're going to give you more of a feline look. So here's me just struggling a little bit. Apply some liquid liner on top if you do mess up a little bit and you want it to look neater. And then just blend your lashes with the fake lashes with some mascara. I'm just using Extended Play by MAC here. Going into Shafts of Gold by MAC. I'm using this as a bronzer. It's going to give me a really nice glow, and that's what I was after. It's going to give me a bronzy look, but more of a glow. Then I'm going to go into my Revolution Flawless palette, and I'm going to take the highlighter, which is the gold and white one, mix them together, and just pop this in all the high points of your face. So down the bridge of your nose, your cheek, the ball of your nose, your brow bone, and your cupid's bow. And I absolutely love this highlighter. Like, so affordable, and it looks so nice. Then spraying with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. It's just going to refresh the makeup, sort of let it settle into the skin. It doesn't fix the makeup. Then we're going to be using Cyber World finally, going onto the lips. We're going to line the lips with this, then we're going to fill the lips in, so you know the drill. Fill them in, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop on a liquid lipstick. Now this is by Colourpop, and it's called Kapow, which I absolutely love the colour of. It's just a really nice sort of grey, purpley, browny tone. So you just want to line the lips with this and then fill them completely, and that is the lips done. So last of all you want to do finally is just set your makeup with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and that is it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video.